Welcome to the ASMR tag. I got tagged by Jeepy, who I did an interview with a little while ago, and the link will be in the description. Sorry about the sound of crows that you may occasionally hear in the background. Questions. When was the first time you experienced ASMR? I don't really know. Next question. I think the first thing I remember is enjoying the sound of sweeping or watching someone clean while I'm doing nothing. The motion of the cleaning is very relaxing to me, like polishing something, and the sound of a broom outside on the path, sweeping something up. I don't know what. What would you sweep up outside? Sweep the mud off the path, I suppose, or whatever. Dirt. I enjoyed that sound. I don't know if that was my first experience of it, but it was one I remember being an early thing. When was the first time you watched ASMR on YouTube? A friend, an old friend, sent me a link to a video. It was about, it was just before I started my channel, so probably, I don't know, was it 4 years since I started this channel? So maybe 6 months before that. And I can't remember thinking it was weird. I was always open. I'm always open to things, and I never really thought, oh god, what the hell's this? I thought, well, that's interesting. It's a nice experience. So, what's your favourite unintentional ASMR video? Gonna be honest, I don't have one, but not an ASMR video. Years ago, I remember 2 videos. I can't remember who they were, or whatever, they were years ago. One of them was just a girl putting on her makeup, and she had a really soft voice, and the way she was doing things was just really relaxing. I really enjoyed it, and that gave me ASMR. And there was another one, really random. Some girl was talking, and she was holding her straighteners in her hand at the same time, and she kept clicking them together, and for some reason I found that relaxing, even though the sound is quite harsh. But that's what I've always said, I enjoy the harsher sounds, so that's why I liked that one in particular, because it was very sharp, well, like loud, but it was nice. That's why I experience my most intense tingles in unexpected real life and unexpected video situations. I still experience tingles in ASMR videos, but obviously, and some of them can surprise me and be quite intense. But yeah. Name the last 5 ASMR artists that you watched. Gentle whispering, because this is where I'm stealing the questions from. Jeepy ASMR. ASMR's Zeitgeist. Rapunzel. There are probably others, but lately I have been watching a lot of ASMR just because I wanted to keep in touch with the community a bit. I remember watching a Fred's Voice video. I don't know if that was the last 5. But then I watched a Taboo Han ASMR as well video, and many more, just loads. What is your favourite ASMR trigger to listen to? Probably brushing. I just love that, and watching it as well. In the next question it says to do it. The next question is, what is your least favourite trigger to listen to? And it says in brackets, do it. Didn't say that for favourite ASMR trigger, but I'm doing it. I wasn't prepared for this one. It says, what is your least favourite trigger to listen to? Is what I just said. And to do it. Eating, but I don't have any food in here. But basically, I don't want to do it though, when I'm not eating anything. Ooh, right. I'll still do it in a video every now and then. Well, not every now and then, but sometimes. But by the way, if the fridge comes on, I'm just going to work over it, I think, because oh, what is... I'm getting lost. Do you use ASMR to relax or fall asleep? Weirdly enough, if I have a headache, I will put ASMR on, because sometimes the tingles overcome the actual aching of the head, which is quite nice. I don't really need to rely on anything to make me fall asleep. There are occasions when I know that I have to get up early and I'm having difficulty sleeping, because that's always the way, isn't it? When you have to get up, you can't sleep. But I'll mostly just use it for relaxation rather than falling asleep. On the odd occasion, I'll use it to fall asleep. What is your bedtime routine? I'll chill out on my PC for a bit. I've been playing 2 Point Hospital lately and streaming it. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, because I streamed that a few times. Might play a bit of Fortnite one day as well. Anyway, yeah, I'll play that, and I'll probably play a video in the background, maybe an ASMR one, or I've been watching Shane Dawson's series because psychology really interests me, and that seems to be where that series is going, is the psychology behind that guy. Sorry, I shouldn't do that, but I am. And then I'll actually get into bed. The time varies, because if I have to get up early, I'll go to bed earlier and whatever, but what am I saying? Yeah, so I'll get into bed and then I'll probably read for a bit or go on my tablet and catch up with some stuff and have the light dimmed low on my tablet. You know, you don't want a glaring light keeping you awake, and then I'll go to sleep. What is your favourite trigger to do? Do it. For some reason, I just love... I love tapping. I do it in real life as well. I'll just be like... I don't know what it is, I just love doing that. What is your least favourite trigger to do this too? I don't know what my least favourite trigger to do is really. I don't really do it. But kissing sounds, I guess. Anything girly, or anything like that, you know, that can be construed as a bit cringy slash sexual. Like, it's just weird. I find it weird. I find it weird when I do it. How long does it take you to make a video? Well, it's 11:15. I started setting up, or getting prepared, I should say, about 10 to. I am 15 minutes in, so 10 minutes was spent setting up and doing nothing. And then I'll obviously end the video. It depends if I have to like tidy up after myself as well, and depends on how long the actual video is. It can range anywhere really from like 20 minutes to an hour, and if we include editing as well, depending on how much I need to edit out, you know, it's just whatever, innit? Have you ever gotten tingles from your own videos? I've been close, like, to sort of feeling that relaxation and thinking, oh, if this wasn't myself, I could get tingles from this. That's how I know I've done a good video. So maybe not. Maybe not like, you know, full on whatever's. Do you watch your own videos? No. Only to edit, and that is it. No, that's. Actually, sometimes if I know that my roleplays. How loud is this? I'm just gonna go with it, sorry, I don't want to really. I wanted this to be one stream. To be fair, it's not showing up as that loud. Anyway. What was I saying? God's sake, I've got the attention span of a gnat. Yeah, so sometimes I like to see how weird I am. Like, I don't know that already. And so the grandpa video I watched because I actually found myself funny. That's sad, isn't it? But like most of the time, not really. What software do you use to edit? I use Sony Vegas Pro 11 or something. Yeah. That's okay, that's basic, that's what I want. But I don't know if it's very good at doing green screens. I just don't know if it's very well known for being good at that. So yeah, I don't know what is good at doing green screens, but I don't think that is really. What time of the day do you film? Well, it's 11:20 now. So to get the best light in here, I like to do during the day. Sometimes I'll do the evening as well. Evening is more difficult because there are more people at home making noise. During the day is good, and also oftentimes I work in the evening, so it's nice to have during the day to do videos, and I try to make the most of during the day to do videos because it's quieter. She says, talking over a massively loud fridge. But yeah, so during the day is preferable, and I have a job that allows me to film during the day, so it would be rude not to take advantage of that. Oh, that was an ugly face. Right, what is your favourite video that you've made? It has to be the grandpa one. I don't want to sound arrogant by being like I found myself hilarious, but I actually did, because I looked at myself and thought, what are you actually doing with your life? Like, I would just love it if one of my mum's friends, for example, for some reason asked her, oh, what's Sarah up to today? Dressing up as an old man and doing a video. What have your kids been up to? But I also I find it funny the reaction the pig video got as well, because obviously it was featured on Shane's video, and it brought a lot of people to the video, and I was surprised at actually how overall, in a way, positive it was. And also I found it funny how many people were like, oh my god, why did you do this to me? Fucker. Right. Have one of your videos had an unexpected negative fan reaction? You can all correct me if I'm wrong here, but I don't think there has been a video where everyone's just been like, this is shit, because my videos are really weird, and you know, the role plays I mean, and made to be weird. And if I've made a video, I'm often aware if the video is crap compared to my others, so if there's a negative reaction on it, I'm expecting it. The only thing I don't expect sometimes is the amount of thumbs downs I have on videos where I think I've done a really good job. What was the video? I can't remember, but there was a couple of videos I think where I've done really basic triggers. I've worn my earphones so I know that the sounds are good, or that I like them anyway, and you know, I've really worked hard being all deliberate, and then I look at it and it's got like 5 thumbs downs, and it's only got like 2,000 views. So just to show you that 5 thumbs downs is quite, it doesn't sound a lot, but it's quite a lot considering I have a video out there which only has 1 thumbs down and like 10,000 views, and I didn't even think it was that good. Can I just say to people as well, if you don't like a video in the sense that the triggers aren't your favourite, or maybe they're done a bit too fast for your liking or whatever, please don't give it a thumbs down on anyone's video, because that affects how often it's going to be shown. I think I might just be making that up, but it makes sense. So if you don't like it, I know that the dislike button is technically for videos you don't like, but if it's just not to your taste, you shouldn't dislike it, because not everything is going to be to your taste. I think the dislike button should be reserved for videos that are actually offensive and just pure horrible, not an ASMR video that has a trigger in it that you don't like, or they spoke too fast, or they tapped too fast, or they tapped too slow. You know, just don't bother. Right. backside. What videos of yours do you think didn't get the love it deserved? The videos I just talked about. I'm surprised the grandpa video didn't get more views because of the thumbnail. Obviously an old man, but you can clearly see it's not actually an old man, so I thought that would intrigue people maybe. Excuse me. I think none of my videos get the love they deserve. Yeah. I mean, if you compare subscriber count to view count, it's just not on. Right. What's something the audience doesn't know about the behind the scenes of your channel? I don't think there's anything you don't know. I'm pretty open with... You all know that if I use my binaural microphones, they're often balanced on hairspray cans. This material in the background is just, you know, piece of material hanging. It's not much wider than this frame. I don't know really. I do write ideas down sometimes, but sometimes I'll just sit down and make an off-the-cuff video, a role play, like the Scottish one. I mean, they'll often, well, sometimes there'll be like a phrase maybe that I want to say, and I'll write that down. But it's often just like one line that I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get that in there. And yeah, but I don't think there's much else really. No. If I make a video in the living room, I have to turn my fish's air stones off. My fish's air stones. It doesn't mean they're gonna die. It just stops the bubble noise for half an hour or so. What else? Nothing really. If I film in my bedroom, I have to say to my brother, shut up, I'm filming. I don't really say that, but sometimes I do have to say to my family, can you just for half an hour, just shh. What's the most absurd request you received from a fan? I think we know that by the mean comments video, the turd thing. Someone basically wanted me to poo and film the sounds of it. I mean, I like to think they didn't actually want me to do that. They were just saying that to be weird. But I don't know. I've had. That is the weirdest though. But I've had all sorts of things that I can't remember. But yeah, that definitely was. And oh yeah, and wanting me to describe the texture and smell of it. Moving on. Do your family and friends know you make ASMR videos? Yeah. Definitely. 100%, yes. Have you ever been recognised in public? I have actually. Well, weirdly, when I first started my job, there were a couple of people there that already watched my videos, and one of them said that it was really weird when I started because it was like meeting a celebrity. And that was like 3 years ago, so I weren't even a thing back then. I'm not really a thing now, to be fair, but I was recognised in a restaurant once, and that was quite cool. And I was also recognised at work by a customer, but he said, "Oh, I recognise you. You do gaming videos, don't you?" I was like, "Huh." Recognises me by my gaming videos. Cool. What inspires your video ideas? I guess just like everyday things. If I hear something, I'm like, oh yeah, that's good, I'll do that. But I don't know, it's just my mind is unique, shall we say. Well, everyone's is, but it's weird. Yeah. So I'll just be sitting there one day and or I'll do an accent and think, yeah, I'll do that. And then, I mean, the Scottish video was born out of just me talking Scottish, and then I don't know really. I don't know what happened, it just happened. Where do you find yourself spending most time online? YouTube, probably. I'm trying to do less of the whole scrolling through Facebook pointlessly thing, because it's pointless. And yeah, mostly YouTube, just looking at other people's stuff, sorting out my own stuff. Yeah, pretty much. Last one. What advice would you give someone who wanted to make their own ASMR content? Take advantage of social media, which is something that I need to get better at doing. And Reddit, post some links on the ASMR Reddit page thing. And just be consistent with uploads and try and find a nice quiet space to do your videos. Sort of play around with the background a little bit to, see. But then people like different things. Some people like to watch a video with a plain background. Others like the kind of homely look in the background. I do a bit of both, really. So yeah, when you make a video, think of the background as well. So if I was to do a sleep clinic roleplay, for example, I wouldn't have this in the background. I'd probably put the camera on my bed and do it like that, and do a variety of different triggers as well. So get creative, try and be a bit different, try not to copy everyone else as well. In terms of, if you like a particular way someone does something, try not to literally be a clone of that person. And yeah, just a variety of different triggers. Do some role plays if you want. Some channels don't do role plays, that's fine, but a variety, I think, is what will bring in more people, maybe. And yeah, think about the tags in the videos, try to join the community a bit more, comment on other people's videos. Like, sometimes I'll watch someone's video and then think, oh, I didn't even comment on it. It's just try and get your name out there, really. And yeah. Right. And that's me done. And I'll see you next time.